Hey folks, good morning and welcome to my vlog. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta get out of this morning sun. Oh my gosh. Woo! Hey, it's 7:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, and I'm not quite awake yet. Oh man. Yeah, I love seeing the sun, but not on my face. Not on my face. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here at my vlog. This is Rick Conti. I talk about some personal stuff from time to time. We throw that in there just so you get an idea who you're dealing with. But more importantly, and most often, all we're talking about is America's cool sports car. We're talking about Corvette, the marketplace. We're talking about you guys. Oh, what am I holding right there? Yeah, today in the vlog, we're going to announce the winner of our Carbon 65 hat and t-shirt from the last vlog. Also today on the vlog, I make a follow-up phone call to somebody that just got a 2018 Grand Sport, and also too, we share with you an encounter. I see so many of you guys on Facebook, and many of you I don't even know who you are, but here, I know who this one guy is. He's out of state. I'm walking across the lot and I hear, "Hey you," so I know he's talking to me. "Hey you, oh, that must be me." I think we've all answered to "Hey you" one time or another, right? Right. Yeah, seriously, folks, welcome. It's great to have you here. And as I mentioned, I do some personal stuff from time to time. Haven't in a little bit. Coming up, though, I'm going to share with you a little short vlog of my daughter and I going back out fishing. And if you remember the vlog where her and I went fishing, and I basically won the horse's ass trophy of the world's worst fisherman. And another thing that I wanted to do, you guys know that I went to California at the end of July. I did a little bit of vlogging out there. I've yet to share it with you here on this particular vlog, and I just want to share some of that with you. So I'm going to have 4 days in California in 4 minutes. Wish me luck on that edit. Hey, also coming up this week, I want to share with you a quick email, really nice email, and a picture, and see how your perception is. I mean, isn't it interesting how perception really is? I mean, you perceive something one way, I'll perceive it another way. But when you see Dr. Phil and his forehead, you're gonna, well, wait a minute, what does that have to do with the Corvette vlog? Oh, trust me, it does. And we'll see how you perceive this picture coming up. What the heck is he talking? Dr. Phil's forehead. What? Don't worry. We actually could tie in Dr. Phil and some of the conversations I have in trying to sell some of these cars. But no. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. Oh, I actually didn't want to tell you that. I didn't want to say that. And I just didn't. Isn't it? When I'm vlogging, sometimes just stuff will pop in the back of my head, and I'll try and keep it back there. But sometimes it comes right out here. I just...
If you have a little hunch that maybe you're someone who goes on and on and on, then you probably are.
But yeah, we'll talk about Dr. Phil's forehead and what it has to do with Corvette, and see if you're perceiving what my one viewer saw. And it took me a second. I saw it, started cracking up when I'm reading the email. That's coming up later in the week, right here on this vlog. Man, it is so early in the morning right now, but you know what is neat for me too in doing these videos, and there's a lot of you that will send an email, a text, will make a comment on the video as we just mentioned, or I'll see you in here for service. There's folks watching our vlogs right now that, I don't know what it is, maybe I had an idea of who would be watching, but you know, there's people watching that I didn't anticipate they were watching and say, "Hey Rick, I watched the vlogs." And I'm thinking, really? I had one guy come down from Cleveland and says, "Oh yeah, I've been saving a couple of different vlogs that you do, some of the sillier, funnier stuff you're doing." And I'm like, I had no idea. So yeah, that's cool that we're growing the channel, and it's great to hear that feedback. But again, it just goes to show you my idiocy of what I was missing out with the community and the potential, but just reaching out and reaching people here through YouTube. So yeah, when I say that I'm glad that you guys are here, I'm glad that I'm here. This is cool, man. I'm really digging this, and we're going to continue to grow this. We're going to continue to have fun, and who knows what's going to happen. A couple of recent thank yous to Tom here in Columbus. Just bought a really nice 2008 Jetstream Blue Z06. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Past customers, Kenny and Jan. They crack up at some of the stuff that we do here in the vlog. They watch. They're one of the customers. I didn't really think that they would be watching YouTube, but yes, they do. We'll show you their picture here in a second. But Kenny and Jan just bought a 2017 Black Rose Stingray. Congratulations. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your continued business. And the other one is some folks that came in from southwestern Ohio. It was Tanya and Kent. called in, said, hey, do you have some Corvettes? We see you have a lot of Corvettes online. We're going to drive about an hour and 45 minutes. Do you really have 50 plus Corvettes in stock right now? It's like, well, yeah, we do. We'd like to stock about 100, but you know, things going on currently with the Corvette production and stuff is delayed that, but we're doing all we can to keep the shelves full for you guys. So they show up a little later on Saturday afternoon. We end up staying here 3 hours almost after close, but they bought a Corvette. And it was neat. It was their first Corvette. They've done a lot of research. They were given a little bit of bad information, so sometimes it makes my job a little bit more difficult because you're not really selling the car. You're overcoming objections that were created by other guys that were just saying something that either they thought they were being cute or simply didn't know. But what I thought was really funny at the end of the day, we're going through the car and I'm showing them the buttons on the car, doing the Bluetooth on the phone. That's so important to get that phone Bluetooth. I mean, I know they'll forget half of the stuff that I showed them, but I just want them to feel comfortable with the car. So she says to me, she says, you know what? She goes, yeah, we wanted to buy a Corvette. And then it was evident. I mean, they've talked to so many dealers, so they did do some research. I mean, and I knew that they were on the hunt, but I don't know what it was that tripped the trigger for them to buy the one that they bought, because she said, we didn't want a convertible, we didn't want a red one. Well, they bought a red convertible and they love it. Seeing the cars in person, sometimes you'll just be walking along, maybe just walking along, yeah, that looks nice. Well, wait a minute, what's that one? What's that one? Had that happen a number of times. I remember having a client ready to go, had a car cleaned up for delivery that they were buying, gassed up, ready to go, congratulations sign in the window. They came down here and said, whoa, 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 wait a minute, what's that over there? There happened to be a totally different color car that we didn't even talk about. It was funny. And he goes, oh, you're really screwing my head up. I said, oh, we just got that one in. He goes, no. Hey, let me get a cup of coffee. I gotta think about this. I thought, uh-oh, he really is thinking about a different color. 10 minutes later, he comes back in. He says, hey, man, I'm sorry. Get this other one cleaned up. I'm going to take that. So sometimes it's just seeing it in person. It's like, ding, light goes off, heart starts going. Yeah, that's what this car does to you. Let me put you on speaker here. Okay, are you there, Gary?
Yes, I am. I'm here, Rick.
All right, that's good. Folks, this is one of the clients that's been a good client of mine over the years that, of course, didn't want a camera shoved in their face, so they're not on the vlog. But Gary, your voice is on the vlog, so welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to ask you real quick, and I know we talked about this when you left. Picking up the new car, and I know you were real fond, and I could tell how well you took care of the 2005 that you bought for me. And right. You know, Kathy was kind of looking back. She's like, oh, I'm going to miss that car. But what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that you won't get out of Columbus city limits and you'll forget all about the 2005 and you'll fall in love with your 18? Was that the case?
Well, it took a little bit longer than that. I'm going to say about halfway home.
Okay.
She kind of went, what 2005 Corvette?
There you go.
Yeah, so it took just a few more miles, but she looked over at me one time and she says, you look really comfortable driving this. And I says, I am. And I said, you look real comfortable sitting over there. And she says, I'm really fitting into this car. Oh,
that's great. Well, you know, it's funny. I hear a lot of C6 folks talk about that, and I've got another past customer that we're going to be doing a full review on his thoughts on the C6 because he still owns it, and the C7 that he just bought. But for you guys, I mean, the other reason I wanted to call and get you on the vlog, and I appreciate you doing that, is you sent me this card that I'm showing everybody on the YouTube channel right now that you had made up, and you said, see this smile on my face? It's like, and then you open it up and said, you put it there. It's like, well, you put one right back on me, buddy. This really meant a lot. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to open up the card here so people can see here. And you can look at some of the past Corvettes that Gary has had. And look at that nice 99 convertible, the 2005 convertible we were just talking about, the 2018. And we'll put a picture of you and Kathy up on the channel. But that 18 Silver Grand Sport really is a pretty car.
Oh, it is. We went to a little car show on Labor Day, and we decided to take that one just because we can't get enough of it. And I just told everybody, you know, it's just an 18 Corvette, and you would not believe the number of people that were looking at it and said, oh my God, it is so awesome.
That's great.
And we were just head over heels with the number of people that know, I've looked at other Corvettes, and it's just like this one here, it stands out. And everybody that has looked at it said, I've never seen one like that with the red and the silver brake, or the silver with the red brakes,
yeah,
red stripes, and that, it just sets it off.
Yeah.
I told everybody that's what drew me to that car.
Well, you go back into the 60s car, and you still see a silver Vette with that red interior and how it just pops, you know. And I still do the ordering, so that was kind of my mindset. I love the silver, but you need something to make it pop, and that red makes it pop, and have the red heritage hash marks that you mentioned on the fenders, and the red calipers, and the chrome wheels. I mean, yeah, it's a good-looking car, man. I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. I really am.
And it just has enough on the red interior. Kathy and I were just talking the other day.
Yeah.
If it would have had the red dash, a complete red dash, and complete red door panels, it wouldn't have been the same. It just has enough red on the interior to make it just perfect.
Well, and for folks that are watching the channel right now, what Gary's talking about, they got the 2018 car. It's a 2LT, and remember, when you do a colored interior, you get just a little extra red interior, but not too much as you do in a 3. So it was that around the instrumentation brow, they got the red on the armrest, the center armrest, and the door handles and that kind of stuff, and really looks nice. It was enough red, it was enough complement that, like you said, Gary, it's not too much. You got a little red stitching, you got the red paddles on your shifter paddles. That's pretty cool.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
all that little stuff just made it perfect.
That's cool. I'm glad you're having fun. And on the back of the car that you made me, look at this here, folks. Now that's a first Corvette is a 1969 427 435 horsepower car. That's a smoking ass looking car. That's a good looking car. And that's a car that you and Kathy started dating in. Is that correct?
That is correct. When I bought that, we were not married yet. And I think I paid $3,000 for that car.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't have it today, sorry.
Right. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, had we known. Right, had we known. And then the other car down below, I forget what year that is that you have on there. That's a modded car in the orange. What year was that car?
That's a 1962 Corvette that I've had since, I'm going to say, 83, something like that. And I drove it like that for many years, and just before I retired, I said, I'm going to make something different. And in 18 months, that's what turned out.
Yeah, I saw that car. You brought it to one of our shows here a couple of years ago, and it stopped me dead in my tracks. That thing is gorgeous. I mean, wow. I mean, wow. It's really something. But I just wanted to share a little of that feedback. A customer coming from the C6, going to the C7. Yeah, it took a little longer drive to forget about the C6, but you had a nice car to begin with, so I'm glad you're loving and enjoying every minute of the 18, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, Rick, I wanted to mention that, sorry we missed you yesterday. We came down for our first oil change. Oh. And that went so smooth. We were supposed to have a 10 o'clock appointment, and the guy said it's going to take a little bit more than an hour, and we were out of there in 45 minutes. Oh, that's great. And your service guy let me go back there and kind of look at the undercarriage a little bit to see where the drain plugs were, and it was smooth as glass.
So I'm out on the lot, I'm doing an impromptu vlog, as you guys may have just seen, and then one of the guys on Facebook, I didn't even know he's down here, Anthony Bolin, shows up, and he goes, how you doing? He goes, wait a minute, I know that guy. I was like, wait, he said, I did say that. You said your name, man? Yeah, and I knew exactly who I was. I knew what it was right away. I go, don't you have the car with the gold wing doors? He says, yeah, I got it right over here. Let's go see it. Here it is right there, man. That is cool, man. What a small world. Look at that badass car right there. That is one badass car right there. Holy man, I don't even want to touch it. That car's so hot right now. Rick, that's white hot. I just burnt my freaking finger on that car right now. I need a Band-Aid. I just burnt my damn finger. So what brings you down to the store today, man?
This is my family here.
Oh, cool.
I'm friends with, the Crew Corvette Club.
Yes, yes.
And I'm here, came yesterday. We did a show yesterday. We're going to go down to Lancaster tomorrow. Yes. And like I said, this is my extended family. I'm in Columbus all the time. Then I get a chance to meet my idol.
Yeah, oh, yeah, listen, you're so silly, man. You're so silly. Look at this. Oh, I love this interior, man. Look at that. Oh, yeah. No, seriously. No joking aside, this car's sweet. And the white gauges. Nice. That is incredible. How long did it take you to put all this together? This is a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. It took 10 years. Every year when I put it up for the winter, you know, I do something different.
Do a little something.
But like I tell everybody, you know, everything that I did over the years, you know, I wanted it all to come together. You know, my color combination. You know, the first thing I did was my seats when I first got it. And I hated my interior because my interior was, the dashboard was black. So what I did, I flipped it. Everything that's black, everything that's tan used to be black, and everything that's white used to be tan.
Okay.
You know, and I think this is just my own opinion. You know, some of the GM techs, when they designed that C7, I think they took a good look at my car, because a lot of these cars coming with color coordinated interior.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Be proud, man. Pound on that chest. Pound on that chest. There's nothing wrong with that. Here, I'll pound on that chest. There you go, baby. How you like that? Now look at these wheels. Now this car's lowered, obviously, and you get some big ass tires in this. Now seriously, it's got to affect the ride a little bit. How's she ride?
Well, I mean, it's not a Cadillac. It stiffened it up a little bit when I lowered it, but I love the way it handles. I love the way it feels. You know, especially when I get up to excessive speeds. I don't do that a lot for those that's watching. I love the way that it looks when it's lowered. To me, when you lower them, you know, and it's the cheapest thing that you can buy to get the most results.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
$34 for the lowering bolts.
Right.
You know, some of them you can just do it right on stock bolts.
Yeah, it's a stronger presence. Real strong presence. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, look at these LED taillights too. Ooh. Oh yeah. Anthony, thanks for telling us about your Corvette, man.
Thank you, man.
Dude, it was awesome to meet you, man.
Same here.
You too, man.
And we'll be talking a lot on Facebook.
You got it. Absolutely.
And next time, every time I come, I'm gonna come down and see you. And when I do get ready to buy me a C7,
yes, sir.
You my man. You my idol. I'm coming to get
appreciate that. Oh man, that's cool. Tell you what, little ego stroke today, man.
Pound that chest.
Yeah. Ricky's starting to feel good now, man. And the way that we were presenting the Carbon 65 car here in that last vlog, a lot of you made some great comments. You liked the way that we were just talking about the car, as I mentioned, and I appreciate that. Your comments and your feedback really fire me up, make me want to do better and do more for you here on YouTube. And I know there's a lot of Carbon 65 videos out there on YouTube, so I didn't want to get lost in the shuffle. I've seen some of them. One guy made a comment, he says, yeah, one guy he was a dealer, and I guess he was doing a review on the car, but he talked more about his other inventory and simply read the window sticker, and he goes, that really didn't kind of get into the essence of the Carbon 65 package. And he goes, Rick, I think you really hit the nail on the head. So again, thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. There I go again, getting off the beaten path. The winner of the Carbon 65 t-shirt and the Carbon 65 hat goes to Richard S. Now, in this video in the comments, using your handle, if you'd be so kind to put your email address in there so I can contact you, get the necessary information that we need to so we can get this sent out to you. Appreciate your support of the channel. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. More importantly, if you're gonna stop dreaming and you're gonna start driving, well, I want to be your guy. I want to earn your business, and I want to be a part of your Corvette family. Thank you for watching.